going over the bit from one of the original, the interview bit from the original recording.
Which is the first interview.
Mm-hmm.
We've just heard a clip from Freddy and the Fud-Puckers being interviewed right here 20 years ago. And we have Wally from the Fud-Puckers to talk about the good old days.
Well, hello, it's nice to be here. It's nice to be able to come in and talk about the old days. I miss it so much. I've tried for 20 years to pen a solo hit record, but never quite got the inspiration.
Wasn't that because you stole the music from Stephen Reed, brilliant man, who later sued you?
No, that was a false lie. There were some similarities, but they were purely coincidental.
Isn't that what led up to the breakup of the Fud-Puckers?
Sadly it was. After a long drawn out court case which we lost, the heart of the group was destroyed. After that we all went our separate ways. I continued to earn a living in show business but ended up bankrupt. As to the other two, I don't know what came of them. My one wish is that one day we could one day my one wish is I might rephrase that actually. My one wish is that we could one day reform again and play those old songs when the public loved us.
Okay, well, let's listen to one of your tracks when you were at the top of the charts, and let's see how the public liked you today.
This is sort of like a dream sequence.
Yeah.
So we start off listening to the original track,
Recording,
the original recording, and then it sort of goes into
bleeds into the
a
past.
flashback of the past.
Okay, so you've got to replug
So
Kat, you're singing my line.
Kat, you're singing my line.
Oh, you're doing that one, Mike.
yeah,
I'm
this
the
is young
flash, I'm the
Deborah.
young one.
Yeah,
Okay.
then.
Now I get it.
You're, but
I know.
Yeah, you're.
I'm playing
he's
both.
playing both.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you were singing my line.
Yeah, that's because you didn't sing one at all.
I did. Jump from the naked rock. You said round to the water's edge. And I said feet sank in the sand.
Ah, never mind.
Start again, okay. Start again for goodness sake. Naked Rock.
Start again, right. Come on, Plebra. Now, you're bound to get it right.
I got it right.
Pack it in. Don't be so aggressive.
No.
Get it right, Plebra. Get it right, kid. Right, ready. You know what the way to do.
Naked Rock, take 2.
Naked Rock, take 2.
Get on with it.
Right, here we go. Bum, bum, ba-da-da.
Nick, I'll give you a advice.
Not too loud. Not
the
too loud at the
volume
moment.
down.
Yeah. Not too loud at the moment. Where are we? Oh, it's you and me now. You're surprised to see me at the door.
Yes.
Not.
Hello, Freddy. How have you been?
Oh, hello, Volley. What are you doing here?
Oh, I thought I'd just pop by and say hello. It wasn't I hear you've done really well in the electronics business. I haven't done really well, that's wrong. But is your heart really in it? Do you remember
The time
those times when we played together? That doesn't make sense. Do you remember use?
Do you
There
remember
must be
those?
those times
Yeah.
when we played together, and do you miss them the same as I do?
Well, the electronics company I'm working for is doing really well.
Yeah.
And I am next in line to be director of the company. Why don't you come and visit our electronics boutique? I'm sure you'll have some interest in it.
I'd love to, Freddy, but somehow you're missing the point.
And the point is?
I bought you a present. It's been in my old studios for about 20 years.
Oh my god, it's my original stylophone.
Feel it, Freddy. Touch it, Freddy. Doesn't that do something for you? Play Telstar for me, Freddy.
fucking remember because I couldn't never remember it in the first one.
Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, played that. Do you ever see Plebra these days?
It's funny you should say that, but she seems to have disappeared off the face of the planet.
Listen, Freddy, my dream is to get us all together and reform the wonderful Freddy and the Fud-Puckers. Hold that stylophone. Feel the force. Feel it call to you. What do you say, Freddy? Can we do it again?
Piss off, Rolly, you must be mad.
5 minutes later.
Yes, I know. I've already read this. Hello, is that Mr. Lundstrom? I'm very, very sorry, but my heart lies in show business, and I will be quitting my job. I'll be giving 1 week's notice and the transfer of my pension scheme. It's been nice working with you.
Oh, that was hilarious.
We could have another flashback there, actually.
Anyway.
It's you again.
Oh. Oh. How are we going to start?
Well, first we get the money, then we get the women.
What about Deborah? We can't reunite the Fud-Puckers without her.
I was thinking about that, but I don't know where she is. Knowing her, she's living the big life. You must have written this now, I can't remember.
Yeah, I did.
There's a shot of Deborah in the local shipping.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Once we have Deborah, if we could ever find her, what's the plan?
You're asking me?
Well, Freddy, if you do remember, you were the leader of the group.
Feels all
Unfair.
proud of himself.
I'll tell you the plan when we get Deborah back.
Let's go out and celebrate.
Celebrate what? And where?
Are we going to go?
Oh, are we going to go? Now the pub's about to shut.
Celebrate the rebirth of the Fud-Puckers, of course. I've got a bottle of whiskey in the car, and we can go and get some fish and chips. Willie and Freddy enter the local chippy. The chippy is very busy. They eventually serve to the young helper, who gets confused with change. Outside, they start eating their cod.
You know, it is one amazing piece of cod.
Not so fast, Freddy. That young girl just short-changed me. He counts his change. That was a £20 note I paid with. They go back into the chip shop. Can I see the manager, please? I wish to register a complaint.
Yes, right.
Deborah enters looking old and scruffy. Not old, but you know,
Yeah,
you're looking sort of a bit dishevelled, so
Like
we don't
somebody
recognise
that's
you.
been working in a chip shop.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically, yeah.
What's all the fuss about, guys?
More Cockney.
What's all the fuss about, guys?
I've been short-changed. My correct change returned post-haste.
And hurry it up too. I must get back to my amazing cod. You know, that is a bloody good bit of fish. I must highly recommend your show.
My God!
You have to
Those
scream for this.
voices! Yes,
Yeah.
well, I can't.
Yeah,
do
right,
that.
right, sure.
That voices. They bring back so many memories. It
Yeah.
has to be you, Wally and Freddy. Don't you recognise me? It's me, Plebra.
Freddy and Wally scream.
Yeah.
I'll read the transcript.
You would never believe how great it is to see you. We thought we may have to go to the police to trace you.
Yes, Deborah, we have something rather exciting to discuss with you.
Asian.
I know he does, doesn't he?
What time do you get off work?
Well, in about 10 minutes, actually.
Great! Come back to Freddy's house and have some whiskey with us. We have a proposal for you.
I love it.
Oh, that's
Yes.
nice. You never did give me that ring you promised me.
No, not that sort of proposal. By the way, did you ever marry?
No, Wally. You broke my heart.
I know, he broke mine too.
That should be slower.
Asian
Freddy,
accent.
Wally, and Deborah return to Freddy's house.
That's Asian.
I know.
Freddy.
Sorry. Well, Wally, you better pour us this whiskey then.
Coming.
Well, boys, what's this all about then?
Wait for the drink, Deborah. I think you'll need it.
Wally pours drinks, huge measures.
There you go, chaps.
You always did pour a good whiskey, Wally. Or pour 8 good drinks. That's you always did pour good drinks.
I haven't drunk like this in years.
Deborah, take a good swig for me now.
Terrible.
What I'm proposing to you tonight is this. To join Freddy and me and reform Freddy and the Fud-Puckers.
Deborah chokes on her drink.
It's my one dream.
Wow, that's a biggie. Do you really think we could do it?
Yes, it's the right time. Let's face it, we were cheated out of our former stardom by that prick Stephen Reed. I think the public will be ready for us again.
They think we'll have to change our sound a bit.
Yeah, a bit more modern sound. Maybe bigger.
I was thinking maybe some more band members. Maybe some young input.
Oh yes, Wally. That sounds so exciting.
Well, you're in then.
Of course. You try and stop me, mate. Oh, Wally. Do you remember all those years ago when we first met?
As if it were yesterday.
Wally and Fred were walking through Woolworths, looking at women's underwear. They heard a sound. The sound of a stylophone.
Oh, what a beautiful sound.
Wally and Deborah ran to the next aisle where they saw Freddy playing a stylophone. They ran up to him and started singing along with the song.
Well, I think you sing very well. Well, what to say? I've had an idea. Why don't we join up and form a group?
Deborah and Wally looked at each other. Then they looked at Freddy.
What a great
Great
idea.
Oh, fabulous. What a wonderful gentleman. Why don't we go to my recording studio that Mummy and Daddy bought me that years ago?
And you flashback. Oh, Fanny. We need a Fanny.
I'll do Fanny. Wally went to his house where he bumped into his wife. Where have you been?
Oh, Fanny, I know we've had our ups and downs, but I've decided to reform the Fud-Puckers, so I'm afraid I'm not going to be around for a while.
Wally had a relieving grin. Ha!
Fanny has a relieving grin.
Whatever. Well, go off and have fun then. Be sure to give that Deborah my love. Wally walks off.
And he's gay.
Under her breath, she's welcome to him.
The Fud-Puckers begin the auditioning
To him.
round
A young man named Dick walked in. The Fud-Puckers begin to question Dick.
Name?
My name is Dick Arnold, and I'd like to join your band.
That's our Michael Caine.
What talents do you have?
I'll play bass.
Interesting.
Could you play us a song?
Yes, sure. Dick picked up his bass player and started playing the Fud-Puckers song Naked Rock. Suddenly, 5 seconds into the song, Dick goes crazy with the guitar and starts playing a load of wacky shit. He stops. The Fud-Puckers seem quite shocked. Dick puts his guitar down.
Have you ever auditioned for any other bands?
Yes, but they all told me said I was crap.
They didn't.
So, am I in? The Fud-Puckers looked at each other, and then they looked at Dick.
No.
What?
Only joking. You're in. Band practice starts on Monday. Don't be late.
Thank you so much.
What a talented man.
Hours later, Freddy, Wally and Deborah were still auditioning people to join the band. A young girl walks in. Wally gets his pen and piece of paper ready.
And your name is?
My name is Mel. Am I cockney or not because I've been to college?
Not this time, no.
Okay.
You're quite well spoken this time.
You're you.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, be natural.
That's dubious.
Be sort of a bit posh, a bit snooty, but,
Yeah, I'll get
but
it, I'll
not
get it.
too.
Fine.
Perfect for you then.
Nice to meet you, Mel. What makes you think you're good enough to join the Fud-Puckers?
Well, I'm interested in music, which helps. And I can play the keyboard.
Oh, so you have your talents.
Could you play us a song?
Mel goes back to the room where she sees the keyboard is.
She
you
plays
read
naked rock as well.
That was very good.
Wally.
I liked it.
Wally and Deborah looked at Freddy, waiting for his answer.
Okay, you're in.
Thank you.
Rehearsals start on Monday.
Okay, I'll see you then.
Looks at Purple.
Bye, Mum.
When then Wally walks out, Freddy and Wally look at Prebler.
What?
That's Pleber actually.
Oh, sorry.
Accent's
What?
much
She's
more.
like, what? Like it's no
Oh,
big deal.
Ah, I see, I see.
Blackout.
Yeah, because I've
rehearsal,
said bye,
Yeah, I get
Mum.
rehearsal begins.
Right, here are the dots for all our old songs. Lovingly stored for all these years in my loft. I spent all last year writing new parts for the organ, electric bass. Here you are, Dick. Here's your bass part.
Thanks, but I'm not very good with written music.
Well, never mind. Wally always told me what notes to play. You all taught me a lot. Oh no, that's you.
I was
Sorry.
going to say.
Sorry, I'm reading the wrong part there.
Will, you are Wally, you silly
Wally, Wally. That's
Will,
in the original.
never mind, Wally. Oh, sorry, I'm doing it now. Well, never mind. Wally always told me what notes to play. You told me a lot, Wally, didn't you?
Well, we won't go into that right now. Mel, how are you with dots?
Well, I studied at the Guildhall School of Music for the last 3 years.
I'm very proud of my daughter's talents.
I can see that from here.
That's enough of that, Wally.
Oh yes, that's enough of that, Freddy.
Well, Mel, I can see you take after your mother.
In more ways than one.
Mel slaps Freddy and Wally around the face,
Oh,
half jokingly.
Well, better get on. Let's get into position.
When he jokingly strokes a silly pose,
No, not that position.
they all laugh.
Sarcastic.
I can see it will be lots of fun working with you two again.
Are we going to play some music now, or what?
Yes, I didn't think we were here to make a comedy show.
Reference to the
Let's
comedy show
get
there.
serious or we'll be here all day.
Do you remember the time?
Roll about laughing.
That's the roll about on the floor laughing.
The Fud-Puckers were
Yeah.
recording their song "It's So Lucky." They were starting on the 5th take. Well, we're gonna have little takes again. Take 1, oh shit. Take 2, blah blah.
Yeah, well, we haven't
Okay.
written that yet, have we?
Wally started some on the floor laughing.
Oh. Lovers found a way.
That's the
That's
song.
the
Singing, and I don't know how the hell it goes.
Love has found a
Oh
way.
no.
The group started laughing. Oh, come on.
Come on.
Wally,
Get off the floor, Wally.
You'll cost me
Get
a
off the
bit.
floor. Okay, sorry.
Wally, you talk about me making a mess up.
Come on, Wally.
I'm sorry, kids. It's just that I saw the funny side of it, and I couldn't help but
Rolling on the floor.
on the floor.
Oh, come on, Wally.
Okay, here we go.
Take 7.
In the flashback, the Fud-Puckers take a break from rehearsal. Mel is leaning against the wall. Dick walks up to her. Hello, Mel.
Hi, Dick.
I bet you're really, I bet you're really glad to get into the group. I only got into the group by the skin of my teeth.
Yes, I'm very excited to be part of the Fud-Puckers.
I'm really glad you're in the group. I mean, we could have had anyone in this group.
Yes, we could have.
Perhaps we could go out sometime.
Or maybe we couldn't.
Dick feels like a complete dick. This is like after rehearsals game.
There's an ad-lib rehearsal
Yeah.
section there.
Mel, I wanted to apologise for, coming on to you earlier.
That's alright, Dick.
He's a bit sarcastic, your lines, because you think I'm a piece of shit. I was only trying to be friendly.
I hear you can't even read music.
Well, I get by. I have a good ear.
Well, my mother worked in a fish and chip shop for 20 years to put me through college.
I love
Some of us were born with talents.
Whatever.
I love that. Freddy, Deborah, Dick, Mel, this is our new song.
Mummy,
Wow. Wally, didn't know you were
I can't, didn't
I've actually been kept like that.
I didn't know
They speak
you
like
were
that.
writing.
Is that on purpose?
Hang on.
can't
This is
do
nearly
that.
as good as one of my compositions.
You think so?
It's great.
Could have been written by Tchaikovsky. I'm guessing that's it.
Yeah, it is. That's it.
I was guessing it, and it's got to be Tchaikovsky.
That's right.
That's what
It's
I thought
right.
when I read it earlier.
Tchaikovsky. It's
Gotta
right.
be, I
It's
guess.
right.
It's
right.
not right, Nick. It
It
is.
isn't right,
It
but
starts with a T for a start.
Yeah,
I
told
know,
you.
but
Yeah, but it sounds.
by the
I
way
knew.
it's written, you can guess it's
Yes.
that he means.
It's kind of
It's got to be
phonetic.
that
It's
one.
kind
It's
of
phonetically.
phonetic.
If you
totally.
if you wrote it with a T, Melanie would. Well, anybody
Really?
couldn't.
I'm so glad you like it. The group play the new song. Mel studies Dick playing the new song. After the band had played the new song, Mel and Dick have a conversation. Mel.
When you played that song, it wasn't bad play on that song, Dick.
That wasn't quite right. There's
No,
not
it's what it
there's
said.
not-
Oh
I
no,
know,
it's
I
not
know.
written.
It's not written right.
I didn't write it.
We're not moaning at you. We're moaning. The way it's written.
I can only read.
I got an excuse. I got it right. Well, thank you.
I'm sorry I've been so rude.
Oh, that's all right. I got my inspiration from Daft Punk.
No.
What?
I love Daft Punk.
Really?
One more time, it's my favourite.
I love robot rock. As you continue the conversation, as the camera fades out and Playboy is sitting down and blah 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 blah.
Remembers the first time she met Wally.
Oh, that new song was so good.
Hang on, that should be.
Or is that Melody?
That should
No.
be Mel.
No, it isn't.
Oh,
It isn't.
no.
It isn't
Sorry.
before the flashback yet.
No,
Oh,
isn't
right.
it? Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
kind of
share
like
that
a-
time, Deborah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
Sorry,
new
I'm
song.
gone.
It is,
Yeah.
I think this should be young plebra or plebra in each case.
In
'cause
brackets,
it's very
yeah.
confusing.
Yeah, I know.
Well, only when it says flashback, it's me.
Unless you rewrite it with a B, so it's
Well,
clever or blebber.
We can,
Blebra.
get colour pens and put a colour on
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
that
yeah,
would make it easier
I've got a
to-
colour pencil.
yeah.
Oh, that new song was so good. It reminds me of when me and Wally first met.
When I was doing some busking on the underground, Pepper came up through and
Come
threw a
running
fire
up
through
front,
Wally's
yeah.
hat. Yeah.
Thank you.
In my head. Oh, well, there's a tasty hunk.
My name is Wally.
Mine's plebra.
You want to record that separately then, don't you? I take it. That line.
What the sound? Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
Mm. It's an aside.
That
yeah.
line in
Yeah.
her head should be not
Mm.
lip synced.
Yeah.
Of course not.
After many rehearsals, Fud-Puckers recording contract. They are asked back onto the radio station to be interviewed on their reunion. Radio GJ. You do that, Nick.
Let's welcome back the Fud-Puckers.
You again, Nick.
6 months ago, I interviewed Wally, a man who wanted to rekindle his past. Now, 6 months later, he's back with the revamped Fud-Puckers. Wally, what was it like to put the band back together?
Oh, it was so wonderful to meet up with my former bandmates again. I'd remembered how much fun I had with them and how I missed them both. It was a big challenge to relearn how to play together and come up with new,
Oh, yes.
bigger stuff.
And of course, you have 2 new band members.
Yes. We thought the only way to get a new directive sound would be to bring in new members to the band.
Definitive sound.
Oh, if it's a new definitive sound would be to bring in new members to the band.
Yes, our lovely new members, Dick and Mel and Dick. But it didn't work.
And of course, Mel is your daughter, Plebra.
Yes. That is actually a funny story. When we were interviewing Mel, me and Volley had no idea that Mel was in fact Plebra's daughter. Do you know the
Shocked
fact
laugh.
that she had neglected to tell us?
And Wally's too.
Oh,
Yeah.
And Wally's too.
That's when the kind of group stays silent. Like, no,
oh,
I'm
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah,
like
yeah,
this.
Yeah.
Why don't we play a new song? Why don't we sing a song?
That's right, because it secretly comes out that
Yeah.
she's really my daughter as well. If you see what I mean.
Yeah.
And that's when
And
they
you're
go into
kind of like
family
you're kind of
tree.
been still in shock.
Yes,
You're like,
yes.
Uh,
Yeah,
Let's sing Family
Well,
Tree.
Yeah,
let's.
look.
Oh, Daddy.
you're like,
I know, let's sing Family Tree. Oh, Daddy. I think that's what we can. The group started playing a remastered version of Family Tree. We phoned from the studio into concert. 1 month later, we phoned in to see the
I'll tell you
Fud-Puckers
what's missing.
performing at a concert with a huge audience. They're back and they're bad. The end.
When are we showing? When is Tell Me Girl going in?
Oh, there's more flashbacks,
All right, but they haven't been written yet. Right.
and there's also the bits of rehearsal.
Because I know he wants. Deb, he wants to use the backing track of Tell Me Girl from Steve's tape, which I've got on the computer.
to make a bigger sound.
end of read through.